Girl, when I tell you that my wedding was beautiful, like so beautiful that I cannot really sometimes believe that it was my wedding. Like that happened to me. That was my wedding. My wedding. Oh my God. Right? So like there were so many things about it that were just so beautiful and everything. But okay, and there are some big buts here. Okay. But there are a few things about it that could have been better, that were totally within my control, that I could have just, oh my God, it pains me sometimes to the middle of my heart when I think about these things. Because if my wedding was so beautiful without these things, just imagine how much better it would have been if I had put these things into consideration. It hurts me so bad, but yeah, that's what we are here to discuss. Hello, welcome to another episode of Makeup and Gist with me, your host, Olamide Caleb. This video is all about regrets. And I'll tell you why I'm saying it like this. Now, we all know why we're here. We're here because I regret some things about my wedding. But do you know what else I regret? Filming the video up to this extent where I've reached this point in my makeup and then realizing that I didn't on my mic. Yeah, so we're starting the episode mid makeup today. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so let's just hop straight into it. First off, I regret stressing so much about the guest list. Okay, I was obsessed with that thing. I fought with my parents, I fought with some of my friends. There's some of my friends that asked me for plus one, and I denied them plus one because I wanted to keep the guest list small. There was just a lot that I was stressing about concerning that guest list. It caused me serious stress, like physical stress. Like I was falling sick. I think I treated malaria about 3 times in the space of 4 months when I was planning this wedding. Like that's how much I was stressing. And then the wedding day now came, and a lot of the people that I was so stressed about, guess what? They did not come. We did table allocation. My office people, my husband's office people, family members, blah blah blah. Everybody had their table, and then we had some extra tables in the back for any Mogbomoya. Funny how a lot of those extra tables at the back of the hall were empty. That made me happy, but it now made me feel like, so why was I stressing? Like I was stressing so much for what? For what? You know? So yeah, stressing about the guest list, don't even worry about it. Especially if your parents are not living, like my parents live in Ekiti, his parents live in Uyo. So a lot of the guests that they were going to invite anyway were not going to make it. So I don't even know why I was stressing so much. Like, so my dear darling brides to be, single ladies that are just watching this video for the fun of it, don't stress about your guest list, I beg. But then I guess it depends on the situation. Honestly, there are some people that if you don't stress about the guest list, well, your whole community will attend your wedding. In that case, I don't know what you will do. But in my own case, I absolutely regret stressing about the wedding because there was absolutely no point. The second thing I regret about my wedding is I did not organize food for myself. I was over here busy worrying about everybody else's experience. Oh, I don't want the guests to be too much so that everybody will get food. Oh, blah 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 blah. I don't want the hall to become too crowded, too hot, so that it's easy for everybody to move around. Blah blah blah. I was so busy worrying about everybody else that I completely forgot to organize food for myself. In that whole menu that I had for my wedding, there was porridge, there was asun, there was small chops, there were just like different things. I only ate jollof rice. I think jollof rice and chicken or fish or maybe both. I don't know. But like I only ate jollof rice. All the variety of food that were at my own wedding, my mouth did not taste it. I didn't taste it. It was crazy. So yeah, I did not organize food for myself. That's one thing I deeply regret. And I think even after the wedding, we were only able to make away with like some jollof rice and some afang. All that other food, all that porridge, everything, asun, my mouth did not touch it. I think a lot of it, my eye did not even see it. Like I did not even see when they were sharing asun. I wasn't there. So that stuff pained me. You know, they served mocktails at my wedding. I think I only had one. And then when I now realized that mocktail has finished and I had to start drinking mocktail from some of my friends, like some of my guests. I had to start begging for mocktail at my own wedding. Nah, man, I made a mistake with that one. I think I was trusting my events planner to do the food for me. Like I expected her to have put some food aside for me, but then all the food that she now put aside was the afang and the jollof rice. Yeah, I probably should have made that very clear. For most of my regrets, it was my own lack of communication that caused it. So that's why I'm the one personally regretting it. I could have point blame at somebody. Oh, my event planner should have known better, but I'm the one that did not communicate. So who do I blame like this but myself? So please don't be like me. When you are doing your wedding, let it be expressly clear. Okay, what is on the menu? I want this, and that. Put it together. In fact, bring cooler or tell them to rent cooler. Just make sure you personally organize food. Like, even if you don't want to do it personally, your event planner, your event coordinator, whatever, make sure they organize food for you specifically. All right. Okay. The third thing I absolutely regret is that I did not give my media team an inspo. My photographer and my videographer, or photographers and videographers, because there were so many people holding up camera that day, I did not give them inspo. I did not tell them what I wanted my videos and my photos to look like. Of course, I trusted them to know how to create wedding content, but then wedding content is different from person to person. You know, some people want long videos, some want short videos, some want a mixture of the two. Even for long videos and short videos, people have specifications for it. For example, the videos that they gave me, the short video was too long and the long video was too short. I wanted the short video to be like a quick, highlight reel of the day, from getting ready to like all the services. And then I wanted the long video to be like a vlog. You show some conversations between me and my makeup artist as we're getting ready. You show me like entering the car, going to church. You show like the road, like basically like a vlog. Do you get? But I mean, you guys have seen the video that I ended up getting. It's on YouTube already. The video was nice, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted. But then again, like I said, I can't blame anybody because I didn't say anything. I didn't expressly say that, oh, this is exactly how I want my video to be. I did not communicate. And so I guess that is one of the reasons why I regret it. Like it was me. I did not communicate. So what did I expect them to do? Read my mind? No, I should have communicated. And then this fourth regret is the biggest one. Big regret. I regret not speaking with the Alagas before the wedding, because there were some specific parts of the wedding that I was looking forward to and they didn't do it. If you see the long video, you would have seen the part where Joshua was supposed to beg for my hand. You know that show bebe fe, bo bebe fe, mo bebe fe. That part. You know, there's a part where they will make you sing and dance and beg. I'm in love, we dey beg you. If you give us a money, we go happy you. They didn't do it. This, he's sleeping over here, by the way. This boy didn't beg. He didn't beg for me. Why? And then, I wasn't there, so there's no way I would have known until I watched the video. And I watched the video and I did not see it anywhere. I told the videographer, please add the begging. And he was like, they didn't beg, go. I say, it's a lie. Put that whole section of the wedding for me. And he put it and I saw it and he didn't beg, go. It was very annoying. Then another part of the wedding that they didn't also do well is, that part of the Yoruba wedding where I go and wear him cap. And then they'll not start singing, Oya fún mi lówó, fún mi lówó, fún mi lówó, fún mi lówó. You know that part I'm talking about now, where my husband is supposed to spray me money. They didn't do it. Do you know that before that day, I already folded nylon inside that my small purse, that when it's not that point in the ceremony, I will now open my purse. I'll be like, and then I'll now bring out the nylon and do tear like this. Like, oh, you thought this small purse? No, this is the bag, sir. Help me and put money inside. And then we didn't do it. I was genuinely pained, but I couldn't say anything because it was all moving so fast. I couldn't say anything. It was not after the wedding, after I settled down, I was like, they really didn't do this thing, Sha. Like real life, it didn't actually happen. I felt very pained. It came to mind, I prepared for it, but I did not mention it to the person that I was supposed to mention it to. Like, who does that? One common thing in all of my regrets and all of my mistakes is that I was expecting everybody to know what to do and I didn't communicate what I wanted them to do. So please, when you reach your turn, communicate, open your mouth. If not, what you see is what you get, because that's what I am currently going through. Like, this is what I saw that I got because I didn't open my mouth and speak. The last thing that I absolutely regret doing, oh my goodness, this particular one pained me like mad. The last thing that I forgot to do is to talk to my MC. You see how all of these things actually my fault. It's me that caused it for myself, because why wasn't I talking to anybody? I didn't talk to my MC, I didn't talk to my alaga, I didn't talk to my photographers. I got what I saw and I saw what I got. And again, also I don't blame them, because I actually should have said something, but such is life, I guess. Anyway, I didn't speak to the MC. And what's worse is that actually it's not my event planners that hired the MC, it was my parents. That should have told me some. Anyway, to say the honest truth, the reception was actually very boring. Everybody was just more focused on the food, which honestly, thankfully so, because if they were actually expecting something significant to happen during that reception, they would have been sorely disappointed, because nothing happened. It was a very, very dry reception, and honestly, it's my fault. Like, I take full responsibility, because I should have spoken with him and let him know the kind of games that we wanted to play, the kind of vibe that we were going for the reception. Honestly, to be fair, I think my mind was not even in the reception at all, because I didn't really want a reception, but my parents insisted that there has to be a reception. So I was like, fine, if you want a reception, you bring your MC. And then they brought the MC, and I was like, shit, maybe I should have paid more attention to the reception. Apart from the fact where we like danced in and we had like first dance, nothing else happened. All that father daughter dance, all the dances, it was just me dancing in. And then we went straight to our chair and we sat down there throughout the entire time. For the cake cutting, there was one thing he was trying to do, but it didn't really fly, because it was very uncomfortable for my husband. I was trying to go along with it to just keep it fun, but it was very dry. But really, I didn't care, because I was just on a high. I don't think I noticed it at all during the wedding. It was after the wedding, I was just like, what the fuck was that? I was riding high on the fact that I just married my man, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I've gone through the 5 things that I regret, and I'm still not done with my makeup. So just give me 1 second. I'm finally done. What do you think? Okay, so yeah, those are the 5 things that I regret concerning the wedding. I really do wish I had communicated more, and I wish I had communicated clearly my expectations and what I wanted, right? Because a lot of the things that I regret now would have been non existent if I had just opened my mouth. Hello, photographer and videographer, this is what I need you to do. MC, these are the kind of, the vibe that I'm going for. Dear Alaga, I want to collect money from my husband and I want him to beg for my hand. Yeah. Also, about the stressing over the guest list, it was so unnecessary. I wish I hadn't done that. And organizing food for yourself, very important, because you paid for that food. I paid for that food and I didn't eat that food. I didn't eat it. I didn't see it. So let me know in the comments. Are you planning your wedding? Are you engaged? Are you hoping to be engaged? Are you still single and searching? And you just felt like watching this video for the sake of me? Let me know in the comments. And also let me know, would you in my own situation have avoided these mistakes? Because honestly, I didn't think I had to communicate. It's just now that I'm realizing I probably should have, but I didn't think I had to communicate. I didn't think I had to tell my alaga what to do, because I thought those were like staple parts of a Yoruba wedding. So let me know, would you have thought to communicate these things? Was it just me? Was I just like hung up in the clouds and not knowing what I was doing? Or like, are these genuinely things that I could actually have avoided? Let me know in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. And yeah, that's it for this episode. If you have not seen the wedding vlog, then hello, go and watch it. And also, if you want to hear about our love story, how the relationship went from classmates to soulmates, it's also right here, so make sure you check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of Makeup and Gist. Bye.